Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you can hear me clearly. Checking if I'm live. All right, great. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just checking. Okay. So, welcome once again to our live training and sacred activation today, releasing past trauma and making space for Goddess Creatrix awakening. I was really looking forward to connecting with you since I have been off social media for a while. For a while now, because I have been traveling in the past 3 weeks. Went to Greece and then Abu Dhabi, then back to Sharjah, Dubai. Now I'm home in the Philippines. And I went to so many amazing, beautiful places. The farm at San Benito, Tagaytay Highlands, and then El Nido, Puerto Princesa in the Sabang area, underground river, amazing, majestic, captivating islands of El Nido. And then now I'm in Boracay. So a lot of new adventures, a lot of experiences. But as usual, I have had a lot of breakdowns and breakthroughs lately. And I'll be talking more about that in the upcoming days, especially in my upcoming program, Divine Goddess Creatrix Awakening. So I'm just really guided today to go live once again, especially that finally I have reliable internet connection. So I hope you can hear me well here in Coast Boracay, Station 2. So again, the topic that I am called to talk about today is releasing past trauma and making space for Goddess Creatrix Awakening. This is a wonderful chance to experience the energy of my upcoming Divine Goddess Creatrix Mastermind and Embodiment Coaching Program and get a taste of what's to come. So I'm live on YouTube and live on Instagram. That's why I'm looking at both platforms. And yeah, I might be going live again in the coming days. So please stay tuned. I'm back. I have students who are telling me, oh, wow, you're back. Or, I haven't been really live as much as I was before because, I'm taking it easy nowadays. And of course, spending time with family and loved ones. So, today, the intention is to really spark a seed within us once again. So, together, let us heal generational wounds and create a world where the divine feminine is celebrated and honored. And let's birth a new paradigm of love, compassion, and harmony for ourselves and for all future generations of mothers, daughters, sisters, and goddesses. And I would be deeply honored to hold your hand as we all step into our fullest expression of our highest selves. And so, even though you're watching this live or on replay, I see some people joining in. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really grateful for your precious, beautiful, warm presence today. And as we gather in this sacred space, in the sacred circle, let us first understand why we sometimes cling to our past traumas. So the topic is releasing past traumas and making space for Goddess Creatrix Awakening. So first, you release the trauma, you release, you give up, you destroy, you uncreate, and that's how you create more. That's how you attract and magnetize more beautiful energies, the new vibrant energies that are more in alignment to who you really are. So first, let's explore, why do we hold on to past traumas? Well, first, we hold on to past traumas because it's familiar. It's like deeply ingrained in our conditioning, in our cultural conditioning or conditioning from family, from parents, from our country. And as spiritual teacher and oracle author Rebecca Campbell explains, it's like a worn out security blanket that we clutch tightly, even though it no longer brings us comfort. our pain becomes intertwined with our identity, and the prospect of releasing it feels like losing a part of ourselves. It's like we hold on to it because it's very familiar and we feel safe with it. And oh, hello there, Kritika. Hello, Miss Bang. Hello, my dear. Hello there. And hello, Raymond. Hello, Aidan. Hello, Joely and Vikas. Hello, hello, hello. And to all those joining in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. Um, and congratulations, my dear Kritika, my soulmate student, for finishing your very amazing project. And I'm so happy and honored to be part of it. Not sure if I can release the big news, so I'm just saying project. I'm so happy and honored. Give me um a few days to finish what I'm supposed to send to you. I'm really happy and honored. So I'm back at work finally. I have reliable internet, because my internet was fluctuating in El Nido and in the past places that I've been traveling to. Anyway, so I'm really grateful for you, and welcome Bang in our Empowered Women's Club. You're our newest member, so I'm really grateful and honored and happy to have you here. Know that while you're here, you're being blessed, you're being activated, you're being energized, and you're meant to be here to hear these words, that I'm guided to tell you tonight. So the truth is, you are not your wounds, you are not your trauma, but we identify ourselves with our trauma. Like, um, I cannot be loved because I'm not worth it, or love is suffering, love is drama, all these things. And I have this trauma. It's like deeply ingrained within me. And the thing is, we just have to make that decision. It's easy because, and one of my dear friends told me this, it's easy to release trauma. You just have to make the decision. Even my coach would tell this. All it takes is a commitment. And when you open up your mind and heart to the truth that you are not your wounds, your essence is pure, radiant, unconditional love. You're so powerful, and the goddess herself resides within you, longing to guide you home to your wholeness. You're not your wounds. Wounds are broken parts of ourselves. We are whole and complete and divine, and we're always connected to the goddess, to God. I believe that God is not a male, not only a female, but a male and female in one. That is what God is. God and goddess in one. And I just want, of course, I want to empower women. It's one of my aspirations in life. And that's why I show up live and in my newsletters, in my courses, to really empower you that it's time for us to stop suppressing our divine feminine creative powerful energy. Also, when I say you are a divine feminine creatrix, it means your masculine and feminine sides are balanced, are well balanced. Sometimes, or most of the time, our masculine side um over empowers our divine feminine. That's the usual thing. Like, we work, work, work. We wanna control everything. But if we take a step back and flow, we will learn better how to release. So let me get back to the topic. As you flow into your divine feminine self, as you embark on the sacred journey of releasing trauma, know that your resistance and struggles are valid. It's a natural part of the healing process. Um, Mariah says, loving the skin. I'm so dark, super dark. Like, I'm so black. Amar, Bob, hello for joining. Hello to those joining in PBCDNE. Hello to all those joining in. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. So let me get back. I used to say that I have ADHD. Now I'm gonna replace that with I love. It's not that I'm losing focus. I just love doing all things at the same time. All right, so let me focus. Remember, the only way out of your trauma is through. The only way out is through. The only way out is through. You have to process that. You face the pain, facing the pain, the discomfort, the struggle of healing. It takes immense courage. You know, you have to process it, feel it, sit down with it, cry, 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 release, write it down, talk it out with someone. And it is through this brave act, this courageous act, that you reclaim your power and step into your most authentic self when you actually face it. And I want you to remember that healing is not linear. The path to releasing trauma often involves ups and downs, breakdowns and breakthroughs. It involves confronting intense emotions, and it's understandable to fear the pain that may arise. It's understandable to fear the pain that may arise in your heart, in your space. And avoiding these feelings may have become a habitual coping mechanism to all of you, to all of us, or most of us. We tend to avoid the feelings and the emotions because it's a coping mechanism, and you feel that it will go away if we avoid it. But remember that it's very important to face it, to navigate through the process with this journey. And it's important to know the importance. It's important, it's very essential to understand how important it is to feel it, to go through the process and heal ourselves. Because as we let our healing process through us, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously also give other people permission to do the same, to heal and to let their own light shine. And, you know, as light workers, I'm showing up for you guys, like for you light workers. I'm sure if you're here, I know that you are a light worker and you're here to empower others, to help and inspire others, and really hold a torch and enlighten people's path. And you may find yourself also grappling with shame or self-blame surrounding your trauma. You know, trauma is brought about by past experiences, even past life events that we have no clue about, because in our three-dimensional state now, we are not like consciously aware of what happened in our past lifetimes, and what is the meaning of what happened in our childhood days. So again, one part of releasing trauma, one important aspect is releasing shame. Okay, shame is defined as the lie someone told you about yourself, that you're not worthy of confidence, and you're not worthy of showing up to the world because someone, or your past life, or cultural conditioning, or for me, personal experiences through telenovelas, media made me believe that I'm not enough, that love is suffering, love is equating to drama and sacrifice. And this brought about so much trauma in my life, in my failed marriages, in relationships. Um, Now I laugh it off. I laugh my abusive relationships off. But at that time, it was really traumatic experiences, one after the other. And day by day, I was living that because of a story that I cannot release. But know that this is not your fault. Okay, this is not your fault. We have to embrace the truth that you are not your wounds. You are the healing. You are the light. And it's common to feel like your trauma has become a part of your identity. And the thought of letting it go can be daunting and scary, because it's like you're releasing your skin, you're releasing yourself. But I was reading about Goddess Kali in the book You're the Goddess. And it's one of the goddess Kali is one of the goddesses that we will be diving deep into in our goddess empowerment goddess creatrix embodiment and empowerment mastermind. Um, the importance of letting go, of releasing, of clearing, of destruction for rebirth and transformation to happen. Again, the importance of destruction and releasing and clearing for transformation and rebirth to happen. And one of my favorite spiritual mentors, Gabby Bernstein, teaches that the universe has your back. So, when you feel lost, confused, or scared, you just have to trust that things may not be working well right now. It's, especially with the letting go, it involves a lot of chaos within us when we let go, because we're letting go of something very familiar. So it can be confusing, it can be scary, but know that the universe has your back. That trust that as you release your trauma, you're making space. That is what we're doing here. You have to release to make space. How can you fill a bottle with pure water if it's filled with dirt and gunk and garbage? You have to release in order to make space for your true, radiant, whole self to emerge. And the significant life as a goddess that we have um changes as we go through all of our up leveling and awakening. Healing can be very, very painful for some. It can be intimidating, but I want you to know that it can be easy. How? Accept that change is inevitable. You accept that is growth is a blessing. That the only way that you will actually experience what you really want in your life is to release the old and accept what's coming. Accept your greater freedom, joy, greater alignment. Embrace the transformative power of change, knowing that it is leading you towards your highest, fullest self, towards the best life for you. And I want you to remember that you are not meant to walk this path alone. Ask for what you need, be prepared to get it. Ask for what you need, and it will be given to you. Be prepared as you um align with the receiving of what you ask for. And in the process, seek out the support, the guidance, the resources that will nurture your healing journey. Whether it's through therapy, whether it's through live webinars like this, whether it's through a supportive community, or whether it's through spiritual practices, meditation, whether it's through dance, singing music, writing a book, um, connecting with nature, know that you're worthy of receiving the help that you need. And be gentle with yourself, and we have to honor your own pace. You are a divine being, and you have human experience, but you're having a human experience, but you are a divine creator. I want you to remember this, and I want you to be patient with your humanness, because we are all human. We are here in this three-dimensional world, and so we have to release the pressure to heal on anyone else's timeline, that you have to heal this fast. Trust in the process, trust in the wisdom of your own journey, but know that you have this intention to recalibrate. Some would heal faster than you, easier than you, but I want you to make the decision. Your choice to heal is a powerful act of self-love. And as you navigate through all the ups and downs of releasing trauma, um of releasing old stories and creating new ones. Remember the words of Rebecca Campbell, again, one of my favorite spiritual teachers. Your healing is your superpower. So we gotta trust in your resilience, your strength, your innate ability to transform. You are not your trauma. You are not your wounds. You are a radiant, powerful being worthy of love, healing, and a life that sets your soul on fire. And the divine feminine energy is within you. It's something deep within your heart. It's a felt experience. It's this love, unconditional love. It's this warmth that spreads through your heart, through your chest. When you feel seen, when you feel loved, when you feel so confident, that is the divine feminine energy within you. And I want you to allow yourself to receive this energy, this blessing, to soften into that embrace of awakening your inner goddess creatrix, knowing that you are loved and cherished exactly as you are. But we have to really release all feelings of I am not enough, I'm not safe, I'm incomplete. So an affirmation that you can say, we can say it now together. Breathe in this affirmation. I am safe. I am loved. I am held. I am complete. I am safe. I am loved. I am held. I am complete. I am safe. I am held. I am whole. I am complete. I am loved. So that's fine. I am safe. I am held. I am whole. I am complete. I am loved. And I want you to say that with feelings and feel the words permeate every cell of your being, loosening the grip of past pain and releasing all trauma attached to the pain. You know, self-love is a journey. I mean, I've been doing this for more than a decade now. It's a daily practice. It's not like you decide and you're there. You decide once and you're there. You have to decide every single day, every single moment. It's a journey. It's a practice. It's not like one time, big time, you got it. You have to commit to showing up for yourself with tender compassion day after day. You have to speak to your wounds, to your scars, as you would a beloved friend. You have to honor your own wisdom without allowing your trauma, without allowing your past to define you. And so, as a goddess, in the process of healing, we fall in love with ourselves. We draw forth this love within us, our own life giving power. Love is the ultimate source of all creation. So, our own life giving power, when we learn to behold ourselves through this our spiritual eyes and our open hearts, we awaken to our innate beauty, strength, and grace, and we begin to trust the power waiting to be expressed deep within us. And you know, this power that we have is really immense, like it's immeasurable. But you have to learn how to discover these qualities within yourself and believe in yourself. You have to reconnect with this passion within you, with this pulse of aliveness within you. You have to remember that you are the creator. You are the goddess. You are not a separate entity. You are the goddess. You are the creator. But also be patient with the process because it takes time here in this three-dimensional world. So it's important to reconnect with your innate essence. And as you do this, you begin to heal the wounds of the past and awaken to our true potential. And one of the key principles of goddess spirituality is the importance of releasing that which no longer serves us. And the goddess is not afraid of destruction, of releasing, for she knows that the goddess knows that it is a necessary part of the cycle of transformation, just as the snake. Now I'm actually like literally a snake because my skin is shedding. Um, just as the snake sheds its skin to grow, we too must let go of limiting beliefs, let go of toxic patterns, and let go of stagnant energy in order to rebirth ourselves anew. And there's so many ways to do this: breath work, the tantra yogic exercises, of course, energy clearing, energy cleansing, connecting with the goddesses, energy healing, cleansing, meditation, creative visualization, theta healing, affirmations, journal therapy, and all of these I will be teaching you in the upcoming of course, divine goddess Creatrix mastermind. But for now, I want you to remember that this process of releasing can be very challenging. So it's important to have support system in this process. And I want you also to remember, I'm saying remember because I know that you already know this. We just forget, but we already know this. So we often cling. We cling to the familiar even when it causes us pain. But I want you to really understand that even when it feels like things are falling apart, I want you to trust that the goddess is guiding you through this destruction, through this stripping away all of the obstacles towards your true radiance. I'm burping again. So I want you to breathe in this affirmation. I release the past with gratitude and grace. I make space for new beginnings to take root within me. I release the past with gratitude and grace, and I make space for new beginnings to take root within me. I want you to say this affirmation with love and patience and grace, and touch your heart as you inhale and exhale, inhaling love and light, as much love and light as you're able. Soak in as much love and light as you're able. When you inhale and as you release, I want you to intend to really release all tension and let go, forgive, let go with loving ease, forgive with loving ease, release with loving ease. And I want you to feel the truth of these words resonating in your bones. You are not losing yourself in this process of letting go, but rather returning to your innate goddess self, your innate wholeness as a divine goddess creatrix. Again, I release the past with gratitude and grace. I make space for new beginnings to take root within me, or I make space for new vibrant energies to flow into my life effortlessly. And as you courageously face the shadows within, I want you to remember that the goddess is not afraid of darkness. The goddess within you, she's the light. So, how can the light be afraid of darkness when you know that as the light, you can illuminate the darkness and the love that you are the love that transforms the darkness. So, do not be afraid of darkness because you are the light. And I want you to embrace the entirety of your being, knowing that even your wounds and scars are sacred portals to healing and growth. And I want to read a part of the book, an excerpt of the book, You Are the Goddess, working with the sacred feminine to awaken, heal, and transform. And I want to introduce Goddess Kali. So, Kali is the goddess of destruction and creation, and um she embodies the Devi or Shakti essence, and she is deeply worshipped in Indian poetry and mystical texts, and she exemplifies the ultimate healing, transformative, and eternally creative element of the sacred feminine. Her power reverberates as a goddess roar throughout their universes. So the archetypal themes of Kali are death and rebirth, transformation, deep clearing, chaos, destruction, and loss. Kali is where it all begins. Ultimately, Kali is where it all ends. Kali represents the infinite creative force that both gives life and takes it away. With one hand, she bestows the seed of creation. With another, she dissolves forms into nothingness and swiftly removes what is no longer needed. Death and rebirth. The theme of death and rebirth shows up frequently in spiritual teachings and any discipline seeking to help us understand our human experiences from a higher perspective. Of course, we see the death and rebirth pattern played out within nature, the daily movement of the sun as it rises and sets, and the appearance of the moon and stars each night are both symbols of endings and beginnings. With each turning season, we see plant and animal life shift and flux in accordance with the continual dying off and regeneration that is inherent in natural cycles. There's often a mirroring of these symbols and patterns in our own lives too, in our own inner lives too. The death and rebirth template is replicated through the journey of development that we take in any lifetime. Our lives naturally evolve through rhythmical phases that can be seen as endings and beginnings, dying away and growing anew. As everything in nature has a life cycle, Goddess Kali shows us that we too must embrace death and rebirth as a core element of our psychological, emotional, and spiritual evolution. Transformation basically means the shifting of one state of being into another, a change in form or nature. The word transformation can extend to total or radical change, which is called metamorphosis. So, when we're working with the inner, emotional, and spiritual aspects of our beings, transformation of the self is at the heart of our practice. We're seeking to perceive ourselves as something greater than a physical mass of tissues and cells. We may be seeking our deeper nature, connecting us to some kind of supremely creative divine force. As we seek out lucidity of what we are at our core, our soul's essence, it can lead to wanting to align with a sense of divine purpose. This means that as we are drawn towards growth, evolving, and embracing change as an ever present natural state, we understand that in order to fulfill our highest function, we must be willing to transform. Transformation at the level of psychology or spiritual growth is something fairly elusive to the logical, fact driven mind, which is very divinely masculine. It is something that is truly felt on the inner planes. That's how you really transform when you feel it. You just don't think about it. You feel it. You experience this. You go through the process. I'll end with this theme, deep clearing. There's more. There's all about destruction, chaos, loss, and a whole lot more. I want to end with deep clearing. Clearing is a term that essentially speaks of simplification and streamlining. We can apply this term to many aspects of our existence: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. When we clear ourselves of anything, it is usually because it is superfluous and no longer good for us. It could be getting in the way of our progress, either physically or metaphysically. We clear our environments when feeling burdened by clutter and old objects. We clear our emotions by releasing, emoting, expressing. We can clear our minds and energy fields by meditating, sacred ritual, being in nature, or moving our bodies. So these are all things that we will do in the program. We will clear our minds and energy fields by meditating, by sacred rituals, candle magic rituals, also full moon goddess rituals, new moon goddess rituals, being in nature or moving our bodies. I'll be teaching you tantric yoga exercises that will help you really align with your highest, fullest self as a goddess. Just checking if I'm still live on YouTube. All right, I am. Great, great, great. Okay, I was just checking because I think my connection was gone for a split second. All right. So, um, let me continue. Deep clearing is something that happens on the level of the spirit. It's energetic. It is when divine forces stream into our energy bodies, the layers of our soul's essence, and begin a process of deep release. That's why when we connect with someone with higher vibrations, or those who are really well versed when it comes to energy healing, we feel upgraded, uplifted automatically. And that is how you begin a process of deep release. Our thoughts about who we are and what we are alive for may begin changing. We begin a soul instinctive process of turning towards the light within to guide us, opening to the interconnectedness of all living things and releasing ideas of separation, blame, and judgment. These are things that we have to release: shame, separation, blame, and judgment. And I want you to know that you are not separated from your goddess creatrix self. You are not apart from it. It's not like a distant figure or untouchable figure. It's a warm presence within you. And this goddess energy, goddess creatrix energy, the sacred feminine, is the source of our creativity, our sensuality, our intuition, our connection to the natural world with Mother Earth, that's goddess energy. And by attuning to these goddess creatrix energies, we begin to recognize the goddess not only within ourselves, but in the beauty and resilience that we develop as we go through the process, and the beauty that surrounds us, and the resilience that we develop within ourselves. You see the beauty of, so that's why I had to go through all of these pain and suffering and trauma. You see the beauty, you see the reward, the rainbow after the rain. So as you journey through this process of deep clearing and transformation, I want you to be gentle with yourself. Self-love an act, is the most powerful act that you can give to yourself. Treat yourself with tenderness and compassion and patience. And I want you to also in the process, nourish your body, your soul with wholesome energy, your body, including wholesome food, diet, nourish your mind with inspiring thoughts and wisdom. Like, you're here now, you're nourishing your mind and your heart. Open your heart and your spirit with sacred practices. That's you know that's how we upgrade our energies. That's how we upgrade our vibrations, we raise our vibrations. And I want you to remember the power of um energy healing, power of goddess rituals, the power of having a ceremony, even a simple ceremony with yourself, creating a sacred space in your home, an altar, a beautiful altar, a simple candle lighting ritual. It's a powerful way to invoke, to call in the presence of the divine feminine. Because, these are all related to divine feminine energies: lighting a candle, setting up an altar with flowers, with crystals. And let your intuition guide you in creating rituals, crafting rituals that feel authentic and meaningful to you. And as we uh, prepare to close this sacred circle, this activation, I want you to call upon the transformative power of the goddess within you to guide you through this process of releasing trauma, destruction, and rebirth. That is how you create space when you open yourself up to destruction and rebirth. It goes much deeper than this, but today I just want you to imagine yourself as the goddess, as a fiery phoenix. A phoenix, the bird, burning away all that is no longer needed with her flames, with purifying flames. Flames are very hot, destructive, but it's also purifying. I think that's the perfect example of phoenix rising from the ashes. From the ashes, you emerge renewed, reborn, and radiant, and so powerful. Imagine yourself as a phoenix. You can do this in your meditation later. Take a deep breath in, or right now, you feel the phoenix fire filling your lungs, igniting your courage, your confidence, your resilience, and really soaking in as much love and light and passion as you can as you inhale. And this is simple breath work, but this is really powerful if you do this over and over again and with positive reinforcements and persistence. You exhale fully and release any lingering doubts and fears or pains related to past traumas. And remember that you are a sacred vessel of the goddess. You're capable of alchemizing even the deepest pain into powerful transformation. You can direct the energy into where you want it to go. You can create so much things. But I want you to remember that you are a divine embodiment of the goddess creatrix. You have to trust in the sacred cycles of destruction and rebirth, letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's an ex, whether it's the man in your life who no longer makes you happy, or a friend who's not happy for your who's not celebrating your successes, or whether it's a job, a career that no longer brings fulfillment in your life, I want you to rise from the ashes, from destruction, and from this destruction, you birth a new you, more radiant than ever before. And I want you to repeat these words daily, letting the words infuse your very being with the truth of your own divinity. And know that the goddess walks with you through every ending of your life and every new beginning. You're never alone. I'm here channeling this message for you. You're always loved. You're always guided. You always know what to do. You know the next inspired action steps. You know, whether it's messaging someone, reaching out to someone, or just creating something big for yourself, or shifting countries, shifting careers. You know what to do. Whether it's a message of like, for me, I want to walk more. Like I want to walk more. I want to go to the gym more and strengthen my core more. Like it can be as simple as that. And I want you to feel the love of the goddess enveloping you now, holding you in the midst of all that is shifting and changing in your lives. You you have something to hold on to when you feel like you're lost and confused. You are a sacred vessel of the goddess power, of the goddess wisdom, and the goddess love. And know that you're forever cradled in the arms of the great mother goddess. You know, just for me, I love imagining God as a goddess because it's more nurturing for me, loving, comforting, and I allow myself to rest in my mother's love, my goddess Creatrix's love, the goddess Creatrix that resides within me, and feeling the truth of this connection, of this oneness with the divine, and offer up any remaining traces of trauma to the transformative fires of the goddess. When you do your meditation, release all the trauma, all the negative energies to that fire, the burning fire, knowing that your inner goddess will alchemize these negative energies into positive transformation, and it will fuel your soul's expansion for more spiritual growth. So let us seal this sacred practice with the healing mantra. You can say, I am a radiant vessel of the goddess. I release all that does not serve my highest good, and I step into my power with grace and ease. I'm a radiant vessel of the goddess, and I release all that does not serve my highest good. I step into my power with grace and ease. I step into my power with grace and ease. I step into my power with grace and ease. I want you to repeat these words daily, letting them wash through your very being like a healing balm or a healing shower, golden healing light, golden showers of divine light and love. And may you remember that your story is very sacred. Your scars are beautiful, and your resilience is a gift to the world. Your unique divine soul gifts are gifts to the world. And these gifts come with the resilience, the strength that you develop from all the experiences that you've been through, good and bad. So I want you to take a deep breath in, feeling the love of the goddess fill your lungs, your heart. Exhale, fully releasing negative exhale, excess energies, exhale all tension, releasing any stale stock energies. You're renewed, you're refreshed, you're rejuvenated, you're healed, you're restored, you are reclaimed. Let us bring our hands together in prayer, recite the 5 Reiki principles just for today. I'm at peace. Just for today, I trust. Just for today, I'm grateful. Just for today, I work joyfully. Just for today, I am love. And with a smile on our faces, let us slowly and gently open our eyes. So it is. Blessed be. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Hello there, Amorosa, J.S. Plants, Alan Stones, Holistically Fiona, Engineer Aboyahia, PBC, Ave Mariah, Amar, Joeli, Aidan, all of those who joined, thank you so much for joining, for being part of this sacred space. And I hope to see you again really soon. I'm really grateful for your warm energies. I'm back. I'm alive. And I'm really grateful that you're here. If you're ready to dive deeper, if you're ready to truly awaken the divine feminine energy you have inside of you to connect to the self love you need to heal yourself, if you want to release past trauma in a deeper way, and make space for Goddess Creatrix Awakening, I invite you to join the Divine Goddess Creatrix Embodiment and Empowerment Mastermind and Certification Training Program. It's a transformative 12-week journey designed to revive Goddess spirituality, heal past traumas, and awaken your inner Creatrix self. More details on our Instagram, Facebook, all of the social media channels. Also, um, sent a newsletter about this. You can also DM me, Creatrix, and I'll send you all the details. Together, we will be reviving goddess spirituality through ancient wisdom, sacred rituals, and tantric activation through tantric yoga, meditation, journaling, just really connecting with an intimate goddess creatrix circle. And by healing the mother line and womb trauma, we'll be clearing the way for creativity and abundance to flow. So in this 12-week sacred container, you'll break free from the taboos and traumas that have hindered your growth. You'll awaken your fullest creative potential. I'll be attuning you more in higher frequencies, and each other. We will be healing each other, and together we will align your life and business with your soul's purpose. Again, in this program, you'll receive three certificates: Body Love, Self Love, Inner Radiance, and Core Confidence, and also Divine Goddess Empowerment Coach. So, again, this is a 12-week mastermind starting June 14th, and you have lifetime access to all materials. You get recordings of any future live rounds at no extra cost, and this will ensure your continued growth on your spiritual journey. And the most important thing is this is a revolutionary movement that I'm starting as I'm guided by my angels and goddesses and spirit tribe to birth a new paradigm of love, compassion, and harmony for ourselves and all future generations of goddesses. Again, I would be deeply honored to hold your hand, to dance with you, to flow with you as we step into our fullest expression as divine goddess creatrixes. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't have my oracle card pull right now, but within this week, I'll be doing another oracle guidance in our WhatsApp group. So if you're not yet part of the WhatsApp group, please come join. The link is bit.ly/ELC WhatsApp group, capital ELC, capital W and G. So, or if you wanna get all the details, just feel free to DM me anytime here on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. All right. I'll see you in the Goddess Creatrix course in the portal. This is an opportunity portal for us to honor our soul's calling, our mission, and our soul purpose. And may we all awaken to the truth of our creative power and birth the most beautiful world our hearts know is indeed possible. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good evening.